Hi everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video, and yes, it's time to take a look at what I picked up and had delivered for the month of January. I think it's about 20 titles in total. I have this time included a few subscriber mail and studio releases as well that were sent to me to check out. So yeah, let's get into the stack. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. There's a few that are like to talk about, but yeah, 20, not too bad. Okay, so we are going to go in format order. Of course, first of all, gotta start it off with a bit of a DVD. DVD, what are you still doing buying DVDs? First one, well, the only one actually on DVD is Rippy. Yes, there's an outbreak in the outback. Yeah, this is obviously a horror film taking the mickey out of Skippy the Bush Kangaroo. I believe Michael Biehn is in this. I haven't seen it, but it's going to form part of late night crap DVD reviews, even though I've actually heard a few people say it's not bad. So it'll be interesting to see what that's going to be like. So that's Rippy, yes. Next up, we have a subscriber mail that was sent to me. And this is The Pianist with Adrian Brody. This is a Studio Canal collection. It's a digibook. So it's a bit of a different digibook, but it's an English one because, you know, we've got the BBFC logo there. So I'm not sure when this came out. But it's got all the information on the back there. Where are we? And rather than having a book, I don't think it's got a book. No, it hasn't got a book. It's got one disc and like a kind of like an envelope. And it's a poster that, no, it's not. It's a book. It's actually a book that goes in it. Yeah, I thought it was a poster, but it's not. It's a book. So it tells you all about the film there. And it is in English, so obviously you can read it. So yeah, I've not seen this version of it before, so I don't know if this was a limited edition or when it came out, but yeah, there you go. That is The Pianist. Haven't seen the film, so I will check it out at some point. Next up, we have a bit of the Donald. Yes, we have The Apprentice. I did watch this. It was an okay film. Doesn't actually show Donald Trump in his worst light as I thought it would. It's more the other bloke. It's more this guy here. What was his name? He's Roy Cohn, played by Jeremy Strong. He's like an attorney. And Trump, in his younger years, went to him to help him kind of like be a proper businessman and do deals and things like that. And it's him that's got more of a shady life than Donald Trump. But it was an interesting film. I don't know how much of it is actually fact. But it was a good fictional story, a supervillain origin story. It doesn't really show him as a super villain. As I say, this bloke was more shady than Trump. But yeah, it was an interesting film. He never smiled, not one bit. He just played a miserable git all the way through the film. But Sebastian Stan was really good. He was really good as Trump. And sometimes when they showed long shots of him walking across the road, he had that same movement that Trump does. Yeah, so there we go. So that is The Apprentice. So yeah, it's not a bad film. Rewatchability, I don't know. It's probably a one-time watch, maybe a one-time watch. Next up, we have Juror Number 2. This is a Clint Eastwood film starring Nicholas Hoult, Kiefer Sutherland, Toni Collette, and J.K. Simmons. And this is about kind of like a hit and run. Where a woman was killed on a bridge and he gets pulled into jury service. I won't say any more because it might give it away, but it's all about how he handles the jury service and all the other people on the jury. Yeah, so it's a very interesting court case. Yeah, a little bit of a twist on it as well, but I thought it was a good film. Next up, we have Gen V. Yeah, this is the first season. This is the spin-off to the show The Boys. This is really good. I wouldn't say it's as good as The Boys, but it's up there. And there are a couple of characters from The Boys that come over into the show, including Homelander. So yeah, it's really good. It's a really good show. It's a really good spin-off show. And I can't wait for season 2. Next up, we have Justified season 1 with Timothy Oliphant. Although I didn't know that it was going to be any more than season 1. I thought this was just a limited series, this City Primeval. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see if there is going to be another series. Yeah, I really enjoyed Justified, the actual series. This maybe was not as good as the original series, but it was a good little continuation. Talking of continuations, one thing that I'm really would like to see is Monk with Tony Shalhoub. I loved the series. I was a massive fan of the series. Me and Mama Bowman used to watch it all the time. But they did a movie. They recently did a movie as like a little comeback. And I haven't seen any physical releases for it or any streaming releases for it in the UK. So I don't know how we can watch it. So if anybody knows where I can stream it, even if I have to rent it for like £5 or something, please let me know, because I really want to watch that. I think Papa Bowman will really want to watch that as well. Next up, we have Anthony Mackie in Twisted Metal. Really enjoying this. I'm currently watching this series. There is a second season. This is like an apocalyptic world where Anthony Mackie's character is a driver. He's like a courier, so he delivers parcels from place to place on this kind of like Mad Max type of apocalyptic world. And where there's a lot of comedy in it, especially when they go to Las Vegas. Yeah, there's a lot of comedy, and they meet up with this guy here. Yeah, so if you want a bit of fun, these are only like half an hour episodes, you know, so easy. Get a couple of episodes in a day. Pretty good. Okay, so let's move on to the 4Ks. First one I picked, I must have picked this up right at the beginning of January. This is The Quick and the Dead. Haven't seen this for years. This is one of the better westerns. I think I enjoyed this more than Clint Eastwood's Unforgiven, to be honest. It's got a great cast along the top there. Obviously, it didn't come with a slipcover. It's a bit of a shame. But yeah, I hope to put that on at some point. Next up, we have a fingerprint magnet. Yeah, 7. This is the 4K. This is a bit of a strange release, to be honest. At some point, I wish that I'd gone for the Steelbook. It is a digipack. So you got the little card there, and you got it's like a double. In fact, it's got a magnet. It's got a magnet that keeps it together, and you've got all the pictures on there. And then it opens up like that. But where's the disc? Exactly, where's the disc? I can't remember. The disc is in there. So trying to get it out, and of course you get fingerprints all over it when you try and put it out. Yeah, so it's not a very good constructed package. So I might actually sell this and actually buy the Steelbook. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know about the transfer, but I don't know why they went with the Digibook with that. It wasn't a good move. But there we go, 7. Bit more subscriber mail that was sent to me. And I recently wasn't able to pick up this film over here on 4K, and I was contacted and asked if I wanted this version of it on 4K. This is The Great Escape. Yes, Kino Lorber release. So 172 minutes. Blimey, that is long. I didn't realise the film was that long. So yes, obviously Donald Pleasance, James Coburn, James Donald, Charles Bronson and Steve McQueen, Richard Attenborough, James Garner. A lot of cast members in there, yeah. Never seen it. Never seen it. I know it's considered a classic. It's got lots of special features on the back there as well. But yeah, hopefully I'll get around to watching that. See what all the fuss is about. Next up, we have Smile 2. Really love this slipcover as well. Really glossy. Good film. Naomi. Let's get the right Naomi. Naomi Scott. Yes, not Naomi Harris. Naomi Scott. This was really good. I actually preferred this over the first film. It's about a singer, you know, like a Lady Gaga or Beyonce kind of singer. Maybe not as famous, but obviously she gets confronted with the smile syndrome, I call it. Yes, and it kind of like haunts her and follows her and everything. This has actually got, is that him? I think is that him? Is that Jack Nicholson's son? I'm pretty sure that's Jack Nicholson's son or grandson, probably son. I'm not sure, but he's actually featured on the Steelbook, on the front of the Steelbook, but he wasn't in the film for that long. I think he was in it for about 20 seconds. So yeah, that was a little bit of a disappointment. But there we go, Smile 2. Next up, we have The Gift from Arrow. The one with a really nice, furry, fabricy, velvety slipcover. I'm surprised I haven't worn it out by now. Yes, this is Kate Blanchett. This is on the Arrow label. I originally thought this film was The Forgotten with Julianne Moore. I got the two films mixed up. But I'm definitely going to give this one a go. I haven't watched it. Next up, we have the 4K release of Time Bandits with John Cleese. This is a really fun film. I don't know, was this actually done by the Monty Python team? Well, it's Terry Gilliam. I don't know if it's done by the whole of the Monty Python team. It's got Michael Palin, that I remember, Jim Broadbent, Sean Connery. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it was produced by the people that did the Monty Python stuff. But anyway, really good, really fun film. And yeah, hope to rewatch that again sometime soon. Next up, we have one of my favourite films of last year. We have Wild Robot. Really fun DreamWorks animated film. And this is going to look fantastic in 4K, so I can't wait to get this on the player. Excellent film. Next up, a couple of steelbooks that were sent to me by one of the distributors or one of the studios, including Paranorman, which has got some nice spot gloss in it. Really nice steelbook artwork. And some nice colourful discs. So that one was sent to me, and obviously we've got the J card in that. So that's Paranorman. I haven't seen that film yet. There's also Kubo. There's Kubo and the Two Strings. I've heard this film is pretty good. Again, nice steelbook. And the other one that was sent to me is Box Trolls. Again, really nice artwork. And this one came with a little bit of a dent. Up the top there. But it's not too bad. Yeah, so those three were sent to me to showcase. And I just need to get around to watching those. There is a fourth one, which is Coraline, but that wasn't sent to me, so Maybe they didn't have stock available. This Steelbook I found in CEX. I had to grab this. I think it was about 55 quid, but I used a voucher tonight. So it only cost around about £23, I think. It's the 40th anniversary of Alien. Comes with a little J card there as well. Really nice Steelbook, glossy, shiny, with the egg there and the alien on the back. And there we go, 2 discs inside. So yeah, I really wanted this Steelbook. I couldn't find an Alien Steelbook anywhere, so yeah, I found that. So I'm happy with that. And the last 2 titles are actually Disney Plus shows. So first one is Hawkeye. This was a really good show. This is came out a couple of Christmases ago, I believe. Fantastic, yeah. Nice Steelbook there, glossy Steelbook with some debossing. Fantastic artwork. It does also come with 3 art cards, but I've taken the art cards out and put them all together. There we go. So that is Hawkeye. And the last one is Loki. And this is the complete 2nd season. So nice green Steelbook there. Fantastic artwork. And again, I've taken the art cards out of this one and put them all together. There is another 2 of these coming this month as well. I think Ahsoka's due next week as well. Fantastic. So there we go. So that is it. That is everything that I've picked up, had delivered and been gifted through the month of January. So not absolute huge pile, but then again, it wasn't a very busy month. You know, November and December was like an onslaught, but it slowed down a little bit, you know, after Christmas and post-Christmas and through the first part of January. So there we go. So I'm happy with that lot. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Comment and share. Why not? And I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye-bye.